I have here a nylon watch band, and this is a NATO style watch band. It is made of nylon, and these are pretty nice, inexpensive, comfortable. You can get them wet and it won't hurt them. Very resistant to the environment, but they have an issue, and that is that over time the hole starts to fray. I'm going to zoom in here, and we can see that the area where the clasp goes in begins to come apart after a while, and eventually you end up with one large hole instead of two, and the band doesn't fit right. So I'm going to show you how to fix that using a soldering iron, and it works very well. Some things to keep in mind are the temperature. You don't want to burn it, so if you have a soldering iron that you can set the heat on with a dial, that's good. And I have it set to about 700. That's the point where most plastics will melt, but they're not going to burn. But if you don't have a dial on it, you can wet the band, and that will also help preventing it from burning. So it's a good idea to clean the tip of the soldering iron just so you don't get solder on it. And then it's simply a matter of, and again, you want to lay it on a flat surface. I have a paper towel under it so it's easier to see. But all you're going to do, and you could clamp it actually so it's easier, but just take and just touch it real quick. And you can see the little smoke coming out, but the temperature's right. It's melting, but it's not burning. And just do this a few times around the hole. And eventually it will form a solid chunk there that will actually be more resistant to fraying. And this is nice because these watch bands are inexpensive, but if you take time to break something in, sometimes you don't want to have to go buy a new one after a few months. We can also do the other side. And now if the hole becomes deformed from doing this, it's easy to fix using a hot pin. You just take the hot pin and reshape the hole. The hole in this one is pretty good, as long as it can still fit in there. And that's it. And you can't really see it.